My name's Dave Rivers. I started coming to Crosspoint in August of 2016.
I'm Denise Rivers, also known as Dee, and I came with this guy in August of 2016.
I think it's the ability to get integrated into the church, to the life of living out our faith through Jesus. And Crosspoint does a very, very good job at providing lots of opportunities for people to get involved in a lot of different ways. So I think that's one of the greatest things that I enjoy the most.
I think for me, coming to Crosspoint in August of 2016, I was really afraid that the mega church was going to be a little overwhelming. It's a big church from what we're used to. But Crosspoint made it really easy to feel like family here.
Right.
As soon as you get out of the car, you got the parking lot attendants greeting you. You have sidewalk greeters. You have the door greeters. You know, you just felt the love all the way through. But that's not what made me fall in love with Crosspoint. What made me fall in love with Crosspoint was the idea of serving the community. You know, so many churches have mission fields out in a different country. I mean, we serve right here where we're at, and that really impressed me the most.
And trust.
So I serve, and actually one of the things that we heard frequently is lead where you're gifted and serve where you're needed. And so I've been involved in other churches previously in many leadership positions, but we come here and it was great because I was able to jump in immediately and I do the setup. So I'm involved in helping with setup and then am also rehearsing an instrument, and hopefully we'll join the band. And then also just recently have been able to join the AV production team, of which Dee helped train me. She is actually a leader of a particular area, and I was able to do that. So it's been exciting for me.
Yeah, as Davis said, I work on the production team as pro presenter. But one of the things that surprised me also about Crosspoint is the many different ways you can serve. So I remember one day saying, is there a prayer team or someone I could pray with? And well, gosh, didn't you know it? They showed me the room where you pray, and they told me about all the people that pray throughout the week. So I'm on that ministry also. And yeah, that's where I serve.
For me, I think it's seeing everybody work together with excellence to serve the Lord. Really, Crosspoint does a good job at trying to work everybody together. Yes, there are some tasks that are hard or, you know, might not seem like they're up front, but really, Crosspoint keeps everything focused on Jesus Christ. It's all about sharing the ministry and the word of Jesus Christ, and that is exceptional. It really is.
Yeah. Just the sense of community, bonding with brothers and sisters in Christ to do his work in the field.
I think, in fact, recently, we've been involved in small groups since we came, since the fall of 2016. Recently, we were leading a small group, and I think that helped for me personally to really work on being focused on 100%, really being committed. And I find that sometimes I was getting distracted, sometimes losing focus on Jesus Christ, and I think with Crosspoint helping in a serving way as well as small groups really got me more focused on serving Jesus 100% all the time and really being dedicated to that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I see myself also growing in that way. And I see that God is able to use me in many different ways. So I am, because of Crosspoint, I think I feel qualified and capable and equipped to serve.
Amen.
Where God needs me.
Well, I think we've been contributing to that and want to be part of that. And I think that the change is to see what's coming. It's exciting to think about how Crosspoint is going to change, how it is today, because we do a lot of work when we're serving on a week-to-week basis. That will change when Crosspoint moves into facilities, but it's really amazing to see people being dedicated to that. That to me is personally very encouraging, and even Pastor Paul even shared recently, it isn't any one person, it's everybody serving, and that's unique, that's remarkable.
Another thing I like about Crosspoint is we're in this here and now campaign where we're looking to build a bigger church and to be able to serve more people. But the purpose of Crosspoint isn't to bring and draw people in. The purpose of Crosspoint is to send out.
That's right.
And by having a new facility, we're going to be able to equip even more people to send them out where it's needed.
I can answer that. We've encountered a lot of financial challenges. We committed fairly quickly to the campaign, and then have had to replace almost every appliance in our house. We've had numerous problems. We moved here to the summer of 2016, purchased a home, which was a lovely home, and almost immediately began encountering all sorts of financial challenges, and yet God's kept us afloat, right? We've been able to somehow meet all kinds of challenges that we were not prepared for.
Yeah, he's met our every need. And I always ask God, just a little bit more. And he says, no, enough is enough.
Right. I think it's the future brings being able to serve him, and I think the most exciting thing is just to see how he's going to work. One of those changes I mentioned earlier for me is being focused on Jesus and being willing to serve in whatever capacity I'm called to do. That to me is pretty exciting because, sometimes it'll be a change in direction that I'm not expecting. But to me, if you're serving the kingdom, it'll be a blessing beyond anything I can imagine.
Right. And I look forward to the future because listening to the sermons week by week, the pastors have made it clear that they're real people. And so when they speak, they're speaking to my heart. They're speaking through situations that I'm actually going through. And because of that, I feel a little more empowered to go out and do the same for others. So I'm excited that I now feel capable of going out and serving.